Hey, what's going on, guys? Cini Cini here, back with another video. So today we're doing a Lego ATTE comparison. Now, as you can see, we are featuring Andrew.
How's it going?
It's going good.
I wasn't talking to you.
Well, I answered it. Okay. So, yeah. So we're doing this. This is the 2013 ATTE that I've had since 2013. This is the new 2022 ATTE that Andrew just bought. We're gonna get started into the video, and hope you guys enjoy the video. And we have them set up like this. I made this neat little card thing, and I don't know where. Oh, here's the marker. So basically comparing them, and we're gonna kind of go through them and figure out which one is the best. So I guess we'll start in the first category, which is value, and I have all the information here, so I'll kind of go over that. So this is the 2013 ATTE. This has 794 pieces that came with it, and when this first retailed, it cost $90. But we adjusted it for inflation. So if this came out in 2022, it'd be $114. And then also I added, if you want to buy this set on eBay, it says that new it's roughly $306 and used it's roughly $158. And then, so price per piece when this came out would be about, I don't know, 10, 11 cents per piece. I don't know what those mean. They're different, but about 11 cents per piece. But with inflation, that's almost 14 cents per piece, which is pretty high. Usually the rule is 10 cents per piece. At least that's what I've been told. So yeah, that's the value of that.
So mine has 1,082 pieces in this one, so it's a little bit larger. I bought it for $140 in 2020, believe it or not.
2022.
2022, that's what I meant. Price per piece is 12.9 cents, so almost 13 cents.
So
didn't have to really do any inflation with that one.
So, and also I guess it's good to know this set comes with 5 minifigures, which at the time 4 of these were exclusive, except this one is not. This one's not anymore. But you have, actually we'll get into minifigures in a second. But this came with 5 minifigures, and this came with a whopping 8 minifigures plus a spider droid.
Yes,
so that's a lot of figures, and 5 exclusive minifigures, all of which are clone troopers, and even to add extra value, the
Commander Cody,
coveted Commander Cody. I bet that's why you bought this set, right?
Pretty much. Most of it, yeah, that was basically the reason.
$140 for one figure.
Best value, if we're talking about price per piece, when it came out, it would have been the 2013, but if you add inflation into that, like since it would be $114 with inflation, that would be like 14 cents per piece, whereas mine's only 13. So I honestly don't know what to do with that one.
I honestly think yours. Oh, I don't know, because let's see, that's an extra 300 pieces about for an extra $26, which isn't actually that bad.
Right.
And also it's like cheaper per piece. It comes with more minifigures than mine, a lot more.
And Cody, which is a really big seller.
Which I mean, Coleman Trevor.
Coleman Trevor's pretty cool. I wish I got one of those, but
Commander Cody's
what sold it out. I mean, you couldn't, after it came out, just a couple days after it came out, you couldn't find it anywhere. Not even Lego.com had this thing.
Yeah.
So Cody definitely sold it out.
Well, I think we're gonna have to give it to 2022 then as the best value.
Yeah, honestly, probably will have to.
Even though both of these are extremely overpriced, like $140 is. That's not worth $140.
Without Cody, it would not be.
So we'll put an X right there because it's the winner.
I guess so.
So next category is going to be minifigures. And so I'm going to go over my minifigures first, and then I'll let Andrew go through his. So I'll start with the villain. So this set does come with 2 singular battle droids to take down, the entire ATTE.
I think it's a fair cut.
Monty Python.
Yes, sir.
So this figure is not exclusive, but it is kind of cool to have like an orange battle droid, something a little bit different
Cooler
compared to
than my tan.
to your boring tan.
I guess so. You're right. You're right.
This figure is also exclusive, I believe. It has the yellow markings. Whoa. It does come with a few good guys. First being Mace Windu, which is it's a pretty nice Mace Windu. Got the purple lightsaber. Nice white legs. Pretty nice. We have seen better though. Probably the coolest figure in this set is Coleman Trevor with that nice.
Still pretty exclusive, am I right?
Yeah, still exclusive. Which really, the only thing that makes it exclusive is the head and also the torso having that gray bit. That's like the only thing that makes it exclusive.
Yeah, but I mean on eBay I think he's probably about like $40.
Probably, which pretty cool. So pretty cool to have a nice exclusive Jedi to recreate your Attack of the Clone scenes. And then you do come with a singular clone trooper. Honestly, that's probably the worst part about this set is that it comes with one clone trooper.
And it's a clone.
It is literally like a clone tank meant for carrying clones, and yeah. So, but it is a pretty cool Phase 1 clone trooper with the yellow markings. Unfortunately, though, this is when they still have that face, which I hate this face with a passion, because they used it for every single clone trooper, every single stormtrooper, every single First Order stormtrooper, and it looks nothing like what a clone trooper looks like, and they literally used this for like, I don't even know how long, like 8 years. I do not like that face. But yeah, so those are the figures for my set.
Alright, well I'll start with my bad guys too then. My villains, antagonists, if you will. I just got 3 of these boring tan battle droids. But I mean there are 3 of them. So they got a little bit of a better chance taking down the tank, you know, than his weak little 2 of them. But yeah, cooler color, more quantity. Comes with a spider droid, which is always nice. It's not super well built, but it's just a little addition, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the main thing, so it just adds a little bit. So it is a nice addition.
Fine addition to my collection.
Wow, that was hilarious. And then
the real draw for the set.
The real draw for the set. Here we go. We got our 5 clones. We have Cody, of course, obviously, most important one right there. That's what sells the set. We have a gunner, which is another thing about yours, right? Is that he's just a generic yellow clone. He's not a gunner or a pilot. So it's just a nice, you know. But I got a gunner.
He's like a lieutenant or something, so he's better than your gunner.
Well, he's not better than a commander.
But he's not better than a general. I have 2 generals. You have 0.
You're right. You're right. But I got 8 figures, so plus a spider droid.
Sure, I'll give you that.
Anyways, debate's over now. I win. No. Yeah, no, I really like the minifigures in this one.
I think it's also important to note the new head mold.
Oh yes.
With like the hole, so that you can actually like stick the thingies inside their head, which is nice.
Phase 2 clone trooper heads. The first time they had this mold, I believe, right, team?
Honestly, I mean, mine has, I guess technically you'd say more diversity because every single one's different. But I just can't. I mean, 5 clone troopers.
5 clone troopers. That's kind of what it's meant to be in the tank for sure. It's hard to compete with the Coleman Trevor, but this one does come with a Commander Cody. So
which I think you win.
I win mostly because the
5 clone troopers.
5 clone troopers is just more accurate to what the set should be. Even though you do have the exclusive Coleman Trevor, which is older and harder to find. But
that'd be like
it's just a more accurate representation of what should be in an ATTE.
Yes, I agree. And actually, Coleman Trevor was dead at the point that this first came out, so it's actually inaccurate too.
Fair enough.
Well, we'll give it to 2022 again.
Based on accuracy and
quantity,
Cody.
And quality. Cody.
Yes, sir.
All right, so now we're gonna go on to display ability. honestly, we don't even really need to go into this much. I think you automatically win because they're basically the same, except yours. I mean, I guess it does come to personal opinion. Personally, I like yours better. I like how the feet are built because mine are like they're pretty basic. They're all like the same. But then yours, you got like
Little ones and big ones.
extra ones, and I like the gears and just how this is actually built with pieces compared to mine not being built with that, just like little panels. 2022.
Nice.
That's what it's looking like right now. I wonder which one's gonna win. Okay, so now onto the actual interesting part of the video. That's the play features. First off, this is the same on both of them, but you do have the cockpit thingy that why is this quality so garbage? There we go. You can take it out and whoa, there's a seat. And then you got them all snug inside there, looking pretty nice. You can see them through the window. It's a cool look. I honestly like it. All these ball turrets do turn, except
When they break off.
Yep. It does have a handle in the middle, so you can carry it, and the legs wobble every which way. Okay, we get it. The legs do move, I guess. They don't really do anything though. There is a turret on the front, like it's spin 360. You can move the thing up a bit, move it whatever which way. The only real like missile firing is you have these flick fire missiles. Wow, I hit Andrew with it.
Ouch.
Pretty nifty. There's just one on either side.
Yeah, that's one thing I miss about new Lego sets, or about old Lego sets, is they don't really make those in new ones anymore.
They do not. And I don't think this is actually what it looked like when the set was built, but this set was broken, so I had to kind of improvise on a lot of stuff. But you can put a figure in there and have a figure on the gunner, except you only have one clone trooper, so you can't put a clone trooper on top unless you have more clone troopers.
So it's gotta be Mace Windu or
It's
Clone
gotta be-
Trevor.
So yes,
Or a battle droid.
or a battle droid.
That would seem a little backwards though.
You can open this up if it doesn't break. So yeah, you have this like extra flick fire missiles that you can take out of there and slide in and out. Pretty
Green.
nifty,
Blue.
as opposed to the red.
Red.
It's a nice different coloration. So yeah, you can just close it back up. And then on the back, in the caboose, you got more of these turrets. And then how this works is you can open this all the way up, like so, and then it flaps down like that. And then you got a little bit of space back here. You got some stickers. Oh wait, there's Orbesh on it. What does it say? It says War. I actually don't know what the last one is. That's like one of the weird ones that are like 2. Well, it says Warn.
Oh, that's warning probably. NG has one.
NG has warn.
Yeah, it'd be warning.
Okay, well that says warning, so yeah, it's cool. And then there's this crate in the back.
Probably both say warning. Can you zoom in on the other one?
They do. Except that one's working actually. Oh, there's a little spider droid on it, like a big one. There's this crate, and can you take those out for me? You get little thermal detonators that are printed. Pretty cool. Nifty. And then back here you do have these little clips for guns.
Thermal detonators are honestly my favorite part of the whole set.
Honestly, it was worth the entire thing.
Just for the thermal detonators.
Well, just pretend that's clipped in there, and then you can technically fit figures back there, like, and then close it up. That they fit fine. Now I can put that back in there. It just goes back somewhere. And then the coolest part about this set,
Ladder.
ladder.
Boom. That makes the set right there.
Honestly,
It wins. Just because of the ladder.
look at that. Look at that ladder. Ooh, just look at that ladder. So yeah, there's a ladder that doesn't even reach the ground. So yeah, that's basically it for play features. It's kind of
I don't play with mine though, so.
well, that's an important part of the Lego set. Honestly, kind of lacking in my opinion. I mean, and I just broke that. Nice. Kind of lacking. I mean, there's only the really space in the back for anything, and that's about it. And there's nothing really back there. You just big fat open space. So kind of disappointing for me, to be honest.
Here is the newer version.
Let's start in the front because that's what I did.
Okay, start in the front. We'll start with this. It's very similar, except for one thing. It's got a little 2x2 little flat piece here underneath the chair, and so it's more elevated, which is kind of a downgrade, honestly, because it makes it weird to like reach these.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas his are just, I mean, if you've ever played with Legos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it should be, and that's just not how it should be. So that's one downside of this one. It's also got a turret, 360. Mine is newer, so it's a little more stiff. But I don't know how stiff yours is.
Mine's more ratchety, I guess.
Yeah.
My set tends to break a lot too.
Mine's a little more stiff. Mine doesn't have the turrets anymore, which is a little sad. It's just got the little stud shooters, which will shoot farther and easier.
Nice.
How do you feel about that, Sadie?
I think your handle's actually a bit sturdy. Hang on. Yes, that's definitely much sturdier than mine.
We'll open up this middle piece. This. There we go. If you look in there, it's got a little place for, you know, some, you know, little seats there. This thing actually can be removed. I don't know what the purpose behind that is, but
The ease of putting figures there.
it happens. It can be removed.
At least yours has a space there. You can actually put people there.
Yep, that's a good point right there, Sheeny. Mine also has little thermal detonators. They're built onto like a wall piece that goes, oh my goodness, right into there. And then on this side, we have a little trash can like he's got.
Some macro binoculars.
That's right.
White ones too. Nice.
And that goes just right on the other side if my fat fingers will cooperate. I really don't have fat fingers, but you know. And then just nice and close up, nice and easy. Nice and easy. The one thing that I wish would be better was that this doesn't like open very high, and it's same with the other side. It doesn't open very high. Oh yeah, all of my little ball and socket joints move as well, which is nice. I do not have a ladder on mine, unfortunately.
Ooh.
And even if I did, mine opens two different directions, so there would be no point to having a ladder here, because it wouldn't, you know what I mean.
Much more space though.
A lot more open, little coffee cup here, coffee cup. We have a fire extinguisher, just in case things get a little dangerous, you know, as they do oftentimes. 5 seats, a little control panel here, which is pretty nice, a little aiming for the guns back here.
So you can actually fit all your clone troopers in the set.
Yeah,
And
all
more.
5 of them right here too, if you really need to. But yeah, I could fit even more.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I can fit more than I have. That's not true. I have quite a few clones.
I think another thing to note though is the fact that yours has some enemies to go with it, and mine only has 2 singular battle droids. So if someone was like playing with this, they could have a better fight scene with yours.
They really could. Yeah, they could. And they would have people to drive the tank.
Yeah, unlike mine. So yeah,
Play
I think we have a winner.
2022.
2022. It's the year I live right now. Which one would you rather have? Like, if you could only have one of these.
Also, one thing I would like to note, which is also probably just my personal opinion, let's take the front view profile. I mean, look at how wide the legs are on this one compared to this one. This one
that's
just
true.
This one, like that's one of the first things I noticed when I looked at this. I was like,
I never even
mine
noticed that.
looks a lot more aesthetic just because of not
He's got
as
chunky
wide
legs.
of a profile. He's just got a really wide stance here, and that's, I mean, it's something you can kind of fix by moving the legs
But then,
upwards, but it's not like it's still not great. It's still wider than this one is at its widest.
I never even noticed that.
So that's honestly a personal opinion thing too. That's not like a quality make thing, you know. It's a personal opinion. But my personal opinion would probably be 2022. Not just because it's my Lego set, obviously, but I mean, we got Cody. It's hard to beat Cody.
Yeah.
The interior, there is an interior. The fact that there is an interior is pretty nice. Obviously there are things on there that would be cool if they could be put on here, like the way that the back opens. If it was just one nice fluid movement and a ladder, maybe that would be cool if they kept that. Or like in the front here, if they had this a little shorter, just so it would look a little bit better. But overall, I think I probably like this one more. I probably like the newer one better.
I have to agree. There's just like a lot of small. I mean, even like you look at the little like black things. Mine are like bright red and they stick out a lot more.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of, and just like looking at this, it looks more technical. Like they put more effort into it than this one. This one looks cheaper. There's things like smoothed out here. Like the front's all smoothed out compared to this with all the Lego pieces. Honestly, I like this turret design a lot more. It just looks a bit, I don't know, techier compared to mine, which kind of looks
broken at the moment.
Broken for one thing.
These pieces are different. I'd like to point that out.
They are. Ooh.
These are newer molds where they used to. I mean, they didn't have as much variety in the Lego pieces that they could use.
Those are a bit nicer.
There.
And honestly, I like how yours opens more than mine, to be honest. And just because mine, I don't know. It's not the best, and there's literally like barely any space in the back, but you don't even really have figures to fill the back.
Right.
Because one's going to be in the pilot, one of the Jedi's going to be in the gunning seat, and then you just have one. And it's like, yeah. And you have two random battle droids just standing off to the side.
Here's a question. Would you rather have 2020 tank with 2013 figures or 2013 tank with 2020 figures?
Ooh.
Worse tank, better figures, or better tank, worse figures?
Honestly, probably better tank with worse figures, just because these figures aren't even that bad. And they have, like...
Just the fact that there's no clones.
Just the fact that... But I have a bunch of, like... For me, I have a bunch of extra clones I can throw in there.
If it was just these tanks that we're talking about, you can't add extra clones. Pretend like this is your only set.
Well, if it's the only set, then yeah, I'd probably go older one with better figures. Just, it'd feel more complete. I feel like that's the worst thing about this one is it doesn't feel complete. Because it's just missing so much. I mean, you look at that, and then you look at that, and it's like...
Right.
This feels like, I mean, it's... In my opinion, it's very overpriced, but it's at least complete. This one's not really complete. So yeah, I guess personal opinion, I think we pretty much agree.
Yep. That is,
Well, I think it was pretty close, but I think 2022 might slightly pull ahead.
Yeah, that was a really close one. That was a tough decision that we had to make there.
Honestly, hope you guys like this video. I had fun. You know, Legos, cool.
Yes, sir.
And if you want to look at more of my Legos, go check my 100 subscriber special that I made like 100 subscribers too late. I literally posted that video when I had 200 subscribers.
Nice. You should have just renamed it.
No, I probably, honestly. So yeah, well, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of long video. It's like 40 minutes. I don't know if I'll edit it because I'm lazy. And so yeah, thanks for joining me, Andrew.
You're welcome.
And
Thanks for having me.
I will, yeah.
Yeah.